When the news of Pei En and Ocean's unexpected romance broke, the world of fans was swept into a tender storm of disbelief that quickly softened into pure affection. Instead of the explosive chaos many celebrity scandals ignite, this one unfolded like a quiet sunrise, gentle, glowing, and full of surprising warmth. It was almost as though everyone had been waiting for this moment to happen, and now that it had, people felt a kind of relief, like something longed for had finally slipped into place with a soft click. Only a day had passed since paparazzi photos of the two actors together spread online. Photos that captured the pair walking hand in hand, their fingers intertwined with such natural ease that it didn't feel like a secret being exposed. Their expressions weren't tense or fearful, they looked peaceful, comfortable, even happy. The world hadn't seen them look at anyone else like that before, and that alone was enough to shift the entire conversation from shock to tender acceptance. Fans weren't screaming in confusion. They were suddenly smiling behind their screens, cheeks warm, hearts fluttering at each frame of the two men simply existing side by side. The most beautiful part of the entire reveal was how genuine everything felt. There was no staged performance, no contrived publicity stunt. If anything, it looked as though someone had stumbled onto a deeply personal moment, one never meant for the spotlight but never hidden out of shame either. There was an intimacy in the photos. Ocean leaning closer as Pei En whispered something near his ear, Ocean shyly tucking his hair behind one ear while he laughed at something only they understood. That little world built between them was caught in still images, and instead of tearing it apart, viewers protected it like a shared secret. Not long after, more moments surfaced online, though clearly captured from a respectful distance. One showed the two of them sharing drinks at a small cafe tucked into a quiet corner of town. Pei En looked relaxed, turning his whole body toward Ocean, who rested his elbows on the table as they talked. Their smiles were shy, the kind that come from simply being with someone who makes the world softer. No one needed an official statement, the truth was written in their eyes. And yet, despite the evident affection captured in those photos, there remained a gentle uncertainty among fans. Would they speak about it publicly? Would they deny the rumors, as many celebrities do to protect their privacy? People wondered, but the curiosity wasn't sharp or demanding. Instead, it held the mild, caring tone of those who simply hoped to hear how the two felt in their own words. Within 24 hours, Pei En posted a message online. The moment it appeared, fans held their breath. It wasn't long, nor was it poetic or dramatic. It was simply honest. He thanked everyone for their support over the years, acknowledging that he had always been cautious about sharing his personal life because he wanted people to appreciate his work first. But then came the line that changed everything, the one that felt like a gentle hand placed directly over a trembling heart. Some people come quietly into your life and make you feel safe. I'm grateful for that person. He never mentioned Ocean by name, but everyone knew. The words were tender, understated, and real. Fans reposted the message with crying emojis and hearts, tagging Ocean's account as though inviting him to speak next. Ocean did, hours later, in his usual slow, thoughtful way. He wrote something even simpler. "Thank you for loving us gently." That was it. And somehow it was enough. It said everything without needing to say too much. The fact that he referred to us, acknowledging not only a relationship but a shared experience, made people melt. The comments section flooded instantly, thousands of messages, but none hostile. Most were filled with warmth, cheering the couple on as though they were close friends embarking on something precious. Elsewhere, entertainment reporters approached the story with unusual softness. Articles highlighted their long-standing friendship, how they had first met on a drama set and quickly became close, not because of publicity or marketing strategies, but because their hearts naturally gravitated toward each other. Some fans had suspected something beneath the surface for months, noticing how Ocean quietly reached for Pei En's hand during interviews, or how Pei En always seemed calmer when Ocean sat beside him. But no one had been sure, and even if they had guessed, they respected the silence until the truth came in its own time. At fan cafes and online spaces, people shared their favorite memories of the two, video moments from interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, photos of them laughing uncontrollably between takes. One video resurfaced where the director had called for a break, and instead of walking off to their separate corners, Pei En and Ocean stayed close, talking softly, Ocean's head nearly resting on Pei En's shoulder. Now, watching it again with new understanding, fans could see it differently. They saw love blooming before their eyes, gentle and untouched by the noise of the world. The energy didn't shift toward obsession or intrusion. If anything, the revelation seemed to encourage everyone to guard their privacy even more. People commented things like, "As long as they're happy, protect them at all costs, and they deserve love too." It was soft, like a community deciding to wrap a blanket around them rather than poke and prod. Even their agencies responded calmly, issuing a joint statement that thanked fans for their understanding and asked that their personal time be respected. There were no denials, no tight-lipped PR responses. There was acceptance, and that alone made the entire situation feel more human, more sincere. In the days that followed, life carried on. The two actors continued their activities, though fans noticed something new, an ease in the way they carried themselves. They still avoided overly public displays, not wanting to turn their relationship into spectacle. But there were small gestures that whispered loudly. A shy smile exchanged across a room, Ocean resting his hand lightly at Pei En's back as they walked, Pei En quietly reaching for Ocean's drink before his own, as though making sure he was taken care of first. Those who saw them said the same thing every time. They were sweet together. Not dramatic, not intense, simply sweet. The kind of love that didn't need proving. And maybe that's why the world embraced them so gently. They weren't loud about their feelings, they simply let the truth exist. There was something refreshing about a romance so quiet, yet so full of emotion. A love story without fireworks, just the soft glow of two people choosing each other in a world where honesty is rare. Fans often say that sometimes, love stories unfold in a way that feels strangely familiar, as if you've seen them somewhere before, even if you haven't. That's how Pei En and Ocean felt. Their story didn't need epic twists or scandalous turns. It was as simple as two hands finding each other and staying there. And for many, that was more than enough.